So in this video, I'm going to be answering the question that I'm frequently asked. How much beer can you drink? So first of all, I'm going to start with my beer of choice, the Bud Light Platinum, man. These things put you on your ass. Bud Light Platinums are my beer of choice, so I want to get the video started with that first and foremost. So on any given night, let's say I'm just going out to eat, going to B-Dubs, going to TGI Fridays, something like that, where they have tall boys, tall draft beers. So typically I'll go get a tall draft Bud Light or Miller Light whenever I go out to eat. So if I get a tall draft Bud Light, Miller Light, typically at a restaurant I can drink 6 to 7 tall draft beers without being too fucked up to function. So typically they'll cut. A lot of places will try to cut me off at 4, and a lot of places will say, "Are you sure you want another one?" I think a lot of restaurants keep track and they stop asking you if you want another one at 3 tall draft beers. So typically when I go out, we're talking 6 to 7 draft beers, just to hang out with my friends and be social and be fully functioning. If we're talking, you know, at your buddy's dorm room, sloppy faced shit fest where you're just trying to get annihilated. Say we got a case of beers, uh, we're drinking all day long, all throughout the night. So say we're drinking from 5 o'clock in the afternoon all the way to 4 o'clock in the morning. If we're talking about a situation like that, I would say an honest estimated number, I would say 18 to I'd say 18 to 22 beers, something like that. If we're drinking for like a 10 to 12 hour span of time, probably 18, 22 beers if we're drinking all day, all night. So an honest number for an all day or all night drink fest would probably be about 20 beers. Um, so if we're talking about just nighttime, we're hanging out, 3, 4 hours, and I'm trying to get shit faced. We're talking probably about a dozen beers. If we're just hanging out from 9 o'clock to midnight or 1 in the morning or something like that, we're going out to the bar. Or we're drinking we're pre-gaming at my buddy's house. I might drink 6 beers at the house, go to the bar, drink 6 beers, something like that. So if we're talking mixed drinks, there's a place I like to go, a little Mexican place. I like to go drink margaritas. That's my mixed drink of choice. So if we're talking hard liquor, so my limit there, I would say, is probably a lot lower than my tolerance for beer. So if we're drinking margaritas, oh shit, sorry about that. So if we're drinking margaritas, we're talking 16-ounce margaritas. This place that I like to go, they pour them strong. Like they pour them really strong. I'm talking about, had a buddy of mine, he weighs 250 pounds, 6 foot whatever, big tall, big black dude. He drank 2 of them his first time drinking them. He was laying on the floor, like just acting like a fool. So I'd say going to a place like that, my limit is about 5 margaritas before I'm drunk as fuck. Like I'm talking fucking drunk off about 5 margaritas. If I'm just trying to kick back, probably 2 or 3. 2 or 3 will do the job, get you a nice buzz. Um, so as far as bodybuilding and drinking is concerned, the way you got to balance it out, man. When I was in the off season, it would be once a week. My cheat meal would be just going out and binge drinking once every week, and that would set me back. I'd gain 2 or 3 pounds that week. So I pretty much, my diet in the off season was basically trying to maintain my weight from drinking on the weekends. So now it might be once every 2 or 3 weeks that I'll drink, but when I drink, it won't be as much as it would be in the off season. So summertime for me, that's drinking season. Right now, though, I'm preparing for that bodybuilding show. I'll probably drink once every 2 or 3 weeks, and it's not going to be a sloppy shit fest. It might be, um, a couple margaritas here and there on the weekends, maybe four tall drafts or something like that with dinner, just to get a nice little buzz from a stressful work week. Nowadays I'm working 45 hour weeks, and I'm in school, so that's by the end of the week, man, I'm ready to fucking tie a couple on. Um, so balancing drinking with bodybuilding, it's not hard. I mean, just don't be a fucking alcoholic. Don't go out and binge drink every fucking night. Just know your limits. Know that you're going to gain. Know that beer has calories in it, man. So drink some light beer every once in a while. It's not going to kill you to drink a light beer. But if you really want to get turnt, you know, that Bud Light Platinum, that'll get you there. So if we're talking platinums, I forgot to mention that. If we're talking platinums, my limit for platinums is closer to 10 rather than 12. So if we're drinking light beer, I could probably, like I said, in a short night of drinking from like 9 to midnight, 9 to 1 in the morning, something like that. You know, we're talking 12 light beers will get me there. But in that span of time for a platinum, it's like 10 max, maybe 8. To put an honest number on it, probably 8 platinums will put me on my ass. Platinums are pretty strong beer, man, if you ask me. Anyway, guys, that's the video. That's how much beer I can drink. Yes, I drink beer. I like to drink beer, and I still drink beer in the show during prep. So I hope that answers a lot of your questions. You can definitely still drink beer and take care of your body, be a bodybuilder. You can still make gains. You'll probably make more gains than not drinking beer, because you're going to be taking in a whole lot of extra calories and carbs if you're drinking beer. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.